Okay, here we are back again with more Mass Effect 2, and we're doing pretty good actually. We're getting relatively close to the point where we can really sort of start the third act of the game, which is pretty awesome. We have one more loyalty mission to complete. And one more major DLC, Overlord, to complete, and other than that, just a few little side things to wipe out before we continue with the sort of the main story of the game, which is awesome. And I appreciate everyone hanging in with me through this whole game, and I really enjoy a lot of it. There's some parts of it that are a little bit weird. I feel like, as always, I kind of have to try to balance my desire to kind of roleplay the protagonist with wanting to sort of experience as much content as possible in this Let's Play for, the enjoyment and edification of my whatever viewers I happen to have. Just because, for instance, some things in this game, if I was really going to play a hardline Paragon, for instance, I probably would not be doing any of these side quests involving Arya at all. If I was going to really sort of hardline Paragon, lawful good kind of thing, I would probably just be saying, no, what you're doing is illegal, and I cannot have anything to do with it, and that's not what I'm not that kind of person, and that's not me. But then I would miss out on all of this potentially really interesting content, so to a certain extent I have to kind of fiddle with, the morality of it, and sort of embrace the fact that these games are very sort of protagonist-centered morality. Paragon and Renegade are really kind of dependent on Shepard, to be quite honest. And, the morality of the universe pretty much does center around Shepard and what you choose and how you choose to play them. So it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, I do try to, kind of balance the two out a little bit, I guess. But anyway, right now, as you can probably tell, we are still in Afterlife, and we are, we've been asked to talk to this fella, the Patriarch, which is an old Krogan guy that Arya he was sort of Arya's predecessor. So let's talk to this guy and see what he has to say.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Okay.
I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
Yeah, what the heck is the Patriarch supposed to be? Krogan don't have that term. That's not a Krogan term.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Arya.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Yeah, why?
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use.
Fair enough.
She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Fair enough. Got any good stories?
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are ours now.
Okay, what about enemies?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Well, okay, that's kind of sad to I think that's pretty sad for a Krogan to say. Krogan society is really based heavily around this very aggressive kind of domination of weaker things. So, like, and you're sort of judged. Krogan are sort of judged by the strength of their enemies, and see, he's saying he's not strong enough to even have enemies of his own anymore. Anyone who would want to come after him would pretty much only come after him to hurt Arya, to harm Arya. So that's that's pretty much the worst insult. I believe somebody at some point says, a Krogan at some point says that the worst insult you can give a Krogan is to tell him he's not worth killing, basically. So, yeah. But regardless, you do have to get out of here because someone does want you dead.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Okay. Well, if you need a krantt, we could do that.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command, not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my krantt.
Indeed.
Fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so we gotta find the thugs somewhere around Afterlife and take care of them. Sounds good. Oh, look at that. Looking for someone?
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Oh, heck yeah.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's krantt? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
Now you are.
You should have done your homework.
That was pretty funny. I think he tried to use a flamethrower on me. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, well, we did it. Let's go tell him that we did it. It's done.
You killed them all.
I sure did.
And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Sure, fair enough.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Yeah, fair enough. So, I can talk to Grizz now. This guy. Didn't I already do this? Okay, whatever, let's get drunk. Nice. Maybe not so nice. Just falls over. Whoops. Shep, what happened, man?
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
What?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
So what, they hate humans?
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Okay, well, thanks for the advice.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Glad he has a name, like the random NPC guy. Junk. Talk to Garrus, okay?
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
I'm sorry, Garrus.
Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance.
Where are we going? I think I might need to go this way, actually, to get back to Afterlife. I have to get back to that bartender.
A blight on Omega society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market. A new study of capabilities with the proper treatment. Young
I'm glad Ken's gone, but I still need to find my way back to Afterlife.
staffing services.
This is the problem when you have a random cutscene like that, and then you wake up somewhere completely different, and it's like, okay, now where am I? I don't know where I'm going. Here it is. Here's Afterlife. Okay, that's where Patriarch is. There's the bartender.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Let's incite the crowd.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
This is really the
Not
Wild
taking
West.
Any chances?
Okay. Good job, dude.
Deserved what he got.
I agree, he did. Thanks.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
The mate, right? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so let's go back up and talk to Grizz. I believe that's the guy. Oh, and the Blake is still there. That's good. She's a social worker now. I just think that's absurd. That's so absurd and so funny. I love it. Okay. Let's see here. Grizz, yeah, you. Hi, Grizz.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Oh, I
You
sure
wouldn't
did.
Keep her waiting.
Alright, time to talk to Arya, I guess, then. Hey, Arya.
Word has it that Patriarch's krantt took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a krantt.
He's stronger than you knew, I guess.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
So?
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor.
Oh, yeah.
We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Sure, thanks.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Okay, so let's talk about you and Patriarch.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
So you weren't enemies at the beginning. How interesting.
Surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Oh, Lord.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Okay, so why the name?
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting. But let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Yeah, Arya before Omega.
Are we friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers. A few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
Old enemies means old friends.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You must have had resources.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. Or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
Okay.
Alright, I'll drop it.
Oh, Arya.
Better luck next time.
Did I do this? Probably.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay, so that was the same. Alright, thanks so much, Arya.
Maybe I'll come back later.
You're great.
Maybe I'll be here.
Awesome. So she gave me a bunch of money.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Anto, I thought we were friends by now. Jeez. Hey, bartender that's not gonna try to kill me, probably. Drink. Drink, drink. No poison, please. Thank you, kind sir. And another one. Alright, thanks, dude. Let's just walk away. Because we're at about the end of our time in this episode, so we'll probably leave it here. Let's see here. We got those taken care of. So yeah, next time I might clear out this blood pack base thing, do some more exploration. Then we'll probably do Tally's loyalty mission and then Overlord, and then we'll continue. Yeah, so yeah, we'll go from there. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.